How you doing? Elegant Granny here. Let's see what I've been up to lately. I just got through walking and everything, and I decided to go grocery shopping this morning, which means I had to take a cab back because I was out walking. So anyway, let me show you what I decided to get today. Don't it look good? This is everything I just went and got. This is my produce section. And I am looking forward to having a good time eating all of this. These are the most expensive. These were like $4 for each bag, and I got about 4 of them. Everything else was cheap. Everything else. A lot of people think it costs a lot of money to eat healthy, but it really doesn't. What costs is when you get like the veggie burgers, the veggie chickens, things like that, because those are processed. But when you get fresh produce like this is better for you, it's healthier for you, and it costs hardly anything. So this looks like a lot of bananas, but I have some plantains. I love plantains. That's my dessert. And I have bananas. These, I'm not particularly crazy about bananas, but I use them a lot in my smoothies when I have smoothies in the morning. I love my mandarins, sweet potatoes, fresh tomatoes, avocados, got to have those. Got to have my limes and the lemon to go in my water. I found some nectarine. I got 3 pounds of ginger, and that's mainly to help fight viruses and colds and things. So especially now while we're dealing with what we're dealing with globally, I got plenty of that. I got some garlic, red, yellow, and green onions. I have seeded, not seedless, but seeded watermelon. Got my Granny Smith apples. Those are the only ones I really like. I didn't care for the way that the blueberries looked in the produce section, so I went to the frozen section and got that. So of course I have to have my bok choy. I have a cousin that we both love bok choy, and if he knew that I had some, he would be right over. Got my anise, fennel. Some people call it fennel, but it's also called anise. Radishes. I'm going to use the radish and the red cabbage. I have red and green cabbage, but this red cabbage, I'm going to make a red soup. One of these days when I make it, I'm going to show you the recipe for it. Because I got my cucumbers, because I have my green leaf and my red leaf lettuce. I always like to mix those for my salads. So I got plenty of cucumbers, and that's the reason why I have plenty of onions too. And fresh peppers. The only one I didn't get was the yellow, and I forgot to go back. Let's see if I can focus. I forgot to go back and get the yellow. And I got 5 pounds of potatoes. Those last a long time. I really don't eat those that much unless I'm making soups. Then I use them for soup a lot more. And of course, pineapple, my most favorite fruit. I didn't get any peaches this time, but yeah, this is my produce section. Guess how much it costs? Now this is everything that wasn't from the produce sections, which is very minimal. I got some olive oil, but that's mainly for my body. I don't really use oil for cooking because I really don't stand over the top of the stove. I mainly boil or throw everything in the oven. Sometimes I use a crock pot. I have to get another one because mine is out. And if you can see, one of my little friends is out there waiting for the bird food. I'm just getting back home. I got some almond milk. I have not tried the oat milk yet. I heard that was better than almond milk. But I have 3 of these because I do a lot of smoothies in the morning, especially after I work out. This is vegan mayo by Hellmann's. I normally do the Vegenaise, but Food Lion doesn't carry it. And so until they do, because I wanted to walk this morning. I didn't feel like walking as far as Kroger, so I got this one. And I have to have mustard. I put mustard on just about everything. I got some more pickles. I used to make my own pickles. I used to buy anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds of cucumbers and make my own pickles because growing up, when we used to visit my father's parents, that's what we did during this summer. The 2 weeks that we were with them, we made our own homemade ketchup, tomato ketchup, and we made our own pickles, and we canned them. And then I got some vegan cheese to go with my salad if I choose to add it. I used to be a cheese fanatic until I started changing how I eat. But once I changed how I ate, I no longer, I don't really crave cheese like I used to. And then I got some rosemary. I love rosemary. I used to put that on chicken and turkey a lot when I used to eat a lot of chicken and turkey, but I don't. So this goes into my salads. Sometimes if I roast potatoes, I always put this on my roast potatoes. Those are so good when you roast your potatoes. So this is it. That's everything that I got. That along with the produce. So I know a lot of people are skeptical about changing to a healthy diet because they say it's so expensive, but it's really not as expensive as you really think it is. It depends on how you plan and what you plan to do with everything. Some people say theirs go to waste. What I do is I buy a lot of freezer bags. And so as soon as you get home, start cleaning and chopping up and putting things in the freezer. That's how you get things to last long, because your fruits and vegetables will last if you put them in the freezer and they're still good. Some things may come out mushy like your bananas, but like I say, I don't really eat bananas, but I love them in my smoothie. So I go ahead and these are not quite ripe, and I did that on purpose because I prefer them to ripe at home, and then I chop them up and then I put them in the freezer. But before they ripe, this is how I like to eat them before they start, getting their brown or whatever like that. Because once they turn and get brown and start ripening, they get very sweet. And I'm not really into a lot of sweets. As you can see, that's the reason why I have the fruit that I have, like the mandarins and the Granny Smith apples and the pineapples. They have some sugars, some natural sugars in them, but they're not that sweet. So that's the reason why I like those. And I did get the seeded watermelon. That's the only thing sweet that I have. So I'm going to get down with that. And as soon as my mother finds out that I have some, and my auntie, they're coming straight over. So, but I just wanted to show you my little haul. I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and my table looks so pretty. I just had to show it off. Talk to you guys later. Stay safe. I put bird seed right outside my windowsill in the bedroom. They're normally there waking me up singing every morning anyway, so I figured I'd just put something out for them. I don't want to move the curtain and make them fly off. I don't like to disrupt them while they're eating. So I'm going to be respectful and just leave them be, but I want to capture this. Okay. Time to feed my babies. I'm back from the grocery store now. Time to go feed my babies. Just pour some out here. I'm going to get a bird feeder to put right over in here because there's plenty of room. There's no room to really stick one here. So until then, this is what I do. And then I have to run because they come swimming in. I also need to put some out for my other babies, my little squirrels when they come by. The blue jays were beating them up for the bird seed. So now I got them some of this because the birds don't really eat this other stuff. It has corn and what else? It has nuts. Well, the blue jays will eat the nuts. they will eat those. And it has sunflower seeds, so I'm going to put that on this side for the squirrels. And hopefully the blue jays won't come and beat them up for it. The blue jays are always fighting my squirrels for these things. And I want to make sure the squirrels get some too. Because everybody needs, it's enough for everybody. That's just like people. Humans think there's not enough money, enough everything for everybody. There is enough resources here for everybody in this earth. That's the reason why there's so many of us here. There's no need for depopulation, gentrification, any of that. There's plenty of resources here for everybody. It's how you go about using it. Everybody doesn't know how. That's the reason why you have business owners now on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, who can show you different things. It's a matter of what it is you want to do, how you need to do it, and who you're connected to. There's a piece of corn in his mouth. That's supposed to be for the squirrel.